So we got 19 hours until race. Yeah, I'm really having trouble thinking about anything except the race now. Everybody always says last day, best to like sit on your ass all day, do nothing, read books, watch movies, anything to take your mind off of it. Yeah, I don't know, I feel good. It's been harder to eat food. The race is really all I can think about right now.
I'm Gail. I'm Joseph's mom. And biggest supporter.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because I know he can do it.
This is really good.
Love him to pieces.
So how do you feel though? Are you excited for me? Do you wish I never signed up for this?
I'm excited for you, but I'm also very nervous. I've been nervous for like a week and not sleeping very well.
I'm Pat Lodgelin. I'm Joseph Lodgelin's dad. He's Joseph Patrick Lodgelin II. And he's probably the first one in our family that's done any ultra running. And we're incredibly proud of him and supportive of him.
I'm Veronica, I'm Joseph's sister. I like yoga. I just did my yoga teacher training in India.
I think the thing I'm most worried about is my ankle, because I had sprained my ATFL in my right foot about 3 weeks prior to the race. Anything less of completion would be a failure in my eyes. I'm gonna try and get some sleep now. I'll see you tomorrow.
We just parked. We're going up to the tent now. Can't see it very well, but that's the start over there. You got some tents set up.
I feel really good.
It's dark.
Good energy here.
I had trouble making it to the starting line. It was kind of an uphill climb.
So we're just under 3 minutes to the race.
90 seconds till go time.
Never mind, 90 seconds. So probably see everybody's gonna pass me at the beginning because I'm gonna start off really slow. My goal is to run a negative split, which means slower than, faster in the second half than the first half. Just because if you go fast and then slow, you lose a lot of time.
5, 4, 3, 2,
See you in 42K.
have a great day, everybody. Enjoy it. Have fun.
Can't really see it, but there's a city over there. Bunch of lights. Just doing our first short climb. The pack's already starting to spread out a bit. I'd say I'm in like the last quarter of people, quite near the end. It's not a bad thing, it's right where I want to be. Didn't want to get caught up with the people in the front. Got a bunch of time to settle into this, so I want to take it slow and we'll see how we're feeling. Feeling good so far though. Doing first downhill. Looks like it curves from there down over to the right. You can't see much because it's still dark. So says Fort Ord National Monument, in case you can't read it. Looks like the sun is starting to rise over there. You can see it over the mountains. So we go for just over 45 minutes now. 6:47. Sun started to come up. Gonna be happy to dish my headlamp. No clue how far in, but feeling pretty good. Trails definitely spaced out more. Not as many people close together. Just focusing on keeping my pace and keep it slower and having fun. I don't think so right now.
You're gonna see us a couple more times. So
Awesome.
5.7 mile loop, you'll come back here.
We'll be great friends at the end of this.
This way. Yeah. You'll go that way.
Oh yeah, the other way.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
We're doing.
Thank you.
Yep, see you in a little bit.
So I guess that was the first aid station. That was pretty fast. I didn't go way too fast then. I think that's 6.5 miles. Picked up a goo, watermelon, cup of water, a piece of orange. Yeah. So I didn't think it was gonna be this beautiful, but I'm really loving this race so far, you know? So just past that first aid station. As I said, didn't have too much there. I'd like to try and get a bit more nutrition in me soon. Been drinking some of my Tailwind with caffeine. That goo was good. Strawberry banana. Could definitely eat a lot more of that throughout the race, and I will. But feeling good so far. I felt a bit nauseous. So I think really my goal right now is just to actually slow down. You know, not get caught up with other people and run my own race still. But feeling good so far. All right. So I'm not gonna really have an idea of what time it is for this. It's maybe like 10 minutes is last check-in, but I really have no idea. I'm not wanting to check the clock too much right now because I don't want to focus on the time. More just want to keep running, let time pass, you know, not get too worried. But right now we came from up there, descending there, and it looks like it curls up over there, and then we climb that ridge up there. So looks like this is gonna be our first major climb. It's been really good so far. A lot of I don't know what you would call this. I don't know if you call this double track or just a road or what, but this has been nice. There's quite a bit of there was a bunch of sand back there that I didn't film. We were going downhill. It actually got a bit technical as there was like a bunch of erosion, a bunch of like holes in it. So that was cool. Didn't expect it to be that technical, but yeah, I'm gonna head up this first climb, see how we feel. Got some more nutrition in me. Feeling good. So down there is where we were. Followed that and all the way up here. This This is what I'm talking about when I mean it's pretty, when it's more technical. Like, it's not bad, it's just, you can see there's ridges and it's a bit, you gotta watch where your feet are going. Main thing I'm worried about with these is just missing a step and rolling my ankle again. But got my ankle brace on. I'm gonna see how long I can wear it for. But everything's feeling pretty good right now. Yeah. So, I mean, first major climb, I guess, is done. It wasn't that bad though. There's only 7,200 feet of climbing in this, which was the same amount I did in the 60K, which was my first ultra. I did that in late September of 2019. So I'm used to this amount of climbing. It's just the distance that's new, especially back home running on the Baden Powell. That really prepared me a lot for difficult terrain and the climb. Nothing's gonna be as steep as that here, I don't think. Yeah. So this is a single track I was talking about. Pretty nice. It feels nice and like cozy in here because all the plants come in really close. One thing I've actually really liked so far is just watching all the environment change as we go to the different places. That's been really cool. So I'm excited to keep seeing the changes in that. Yeah, that's all to report so far. So it looks like we're just rolling in the second aid station here. Don't think I'm gonna film too much. Looks like it's there, and then back out to there. Feeling good so far. Gonna refill water here, get some tailwind. Hopefully not too long. Fucking beautiful day out. Absolutely gorgeous. Just past mile 11. So just over, I think we're close to like 18K then. It's 8. So I think we're just over 2 hours in. Shit. Pretty good. So we're on a V. Eating some chocolate outrage right now. It's pretty good. Filled up my bottles. Make sure to drink a couple small cups of water, just because it's gonna get hot and I don't have my big bladder on me. That goes in the back. I just have my 2 soft flasks, so I got 1 liter of water in total. But aid stations are never more than 10K apart. And I'm aiming to have 500 mils every hour, plus a little bit for my sweat rate. And once I can meet my family at about, I think it's mile 26, so about a marathon in. They have my bladder, I'm gonna grab it because that's when it's gonna start to get hot. And I'll probably be a bit slower there, so nice to have the water. That'll just be water in there. I got tailwind in these, which is sugar and salt. So for anybody that doesn't know, a lot of foods here are gonna be quite junk foods. So like chips, chocolate, whatever. It's always good to have a lot of salt when you're running because your body uses it up. In the process, I'm not exactly sure how it does it, but when your muscles contract, they use it. And also coming out of your sweat. But yeah, feeling good so far. Gonna keep on trucking. Gonna come back in for a final stop at this aid station. And I believe it's the last time we're here. Feeling good. Gonna refill flasks. So it's 10:10. Been running for 4 hours, 10 minutes. Next aid station's just up ahead. I think we're about 20 miles, so that's approximately like 32K. Yeah, I feel pretty good. Haven't eaten much recently, so probably gonna try and do that. Not right up there. Starting to feel a little bit in the quads, but everywhere else feels pretty good. Yeah, it's been nice. I've been seeing people constantly, so it's nice just to know that you're not going off route, anything like that. Even if it's just a quick chat, like a hey, yeah. Water's not too empty right now, but I believe I get to see my parents at the next aid station, so that'll be nice. Alright, so we're maybe, I'd say 10 minutes max, probably more like 5 out of the aid station. Did some switchback climbing on single track. It's pretty nice. It's kind of, I'd say like it's a mix between sand and dirt, but the nice thing is that it's pretty firmly packed, so I'm not losing a ton of energy because it's so soft, but it's not really hard on my knees like pavement would be. So we're just over 32K in now. Feeling pretty good. I think I might try and slow it down a bit. I think this section also has some of the most climbing in the course. I could be wrong, I don't know. But man, like, it's just absolutely beautiful up here. Absolutely stunning. One thing I should say too is the course marking is amazing. You know, when you turn, they have a bunch of the ribbons on the side that you're gonna turn, and they got blue ribbons, which means you're going the wrong way. It's, you know, it's really good. So I'm not having any trouble navigating this. Yeah, feeling good. It's getting pretty hot out too, so I think I'm gonna try and slow it down also because of that. You don't want to use up a ton of your energy when it's hot. So those are the ribbons. I'm following the orange ones. Purple's for, I don't know, 50 or 25K or something. Yeah, haven't been filming as much recently, but just trying to keep my mind on the race. We'll see how this goes. So it's really hot out right now. Well, hotter than I'm used to. I think the high today was like, or was supposed to be like 21, around 1. Just walking when it's more uphill or when I'm in the sun to save energy. Still feeling pretty good. Yeah, close to this upcoming aid, I hope. Yeah. It's pretty sandy right here.
We finally found the first aid station that we can meet him at, and we had a little bit of trouble. We weren't sure exactly where it was, but we found it. Dad checked to see whether Joe's checked in yet, and he hasn't. So we've got our chairs set up and we're watching for him to come, and he's estimating maybe another 45 minutes, so I think we've got time to wait.
Which one is yours? In the green shorts. All right.
He looks pretty sweaty. His hair looks sweaty.
Way to go, you guys! Good job! Nice work. Good job. Hey, buddy.
I want the socks, the Injinji socks, white gray ones.
Did you check in?
Where?
Right here.
Water or tail?
23 with Scott.
Creekside. Now you're going to Toro,
Yeah.
which is another 6.4.
How many K?
That's about
About
10K.
10K.
Another 10K. So we'll see you in about. According to your thing, you've got that. You expect that to be an hour and a half.
Pardon?
About an hour and a half.
Okay. Do I have everything that I came in with?
Yeah, you put the socks back down.
Reach in here. There's a goo. It's a blueberry pomegranate. It's blue and like kind of pinkish.
Okay, and did you have a cloth?
No, it's blue and pinkish.
Oh, I got it.
Did you have a cloth with you?
No.
Want me to open it?
Huh? That's good. Thanks.
What's that? Just calories?
Thank you.
Have a great run. You're doing fabulous. We'll see you in just over an hour.
Good job, Joe. He's eating wings.
Next loop.
Gillett.
Next loop. That's
A little bit nerve-wracking. I thought he seems. It's hard to know if he's feeling okay or not. He's got a massive blister on the back of his heel. Well, it's bleeding a bunch, and it's a huge area. But like one guy's very nice and gave us a bunch of moleskin, so that's
the
awesome.
bottom of the balls of his feet were all that white, crinkled skin.
Yeah, just from
like,
sweating.
yeah.
So that doesn't bug me. It's just the back of that. But
he seemed pretty good. He seemed pretty relaxed and
he's ahead of schedule. He's like
ahead of schedule, which may or may not be a good thing. I don't know.
yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Because it's only 11:30, and he didn't expect to get here until 12:06. But it's hot. He's finding it hot. So we slathered in sunscreen. Hopefully we got enough on him. And he took the water, so I think he's feeling hot. He
We'll
wanted
slather
the
him
water.
up again in an hour and a bit when we see him.
Yeah.
Been running just over 5.5 hours, I think. Just over a marathon now, which is just over 42K. Hopefully I'm close to it. It's really hot. Struggling with that. Just been, well, I got my bladder now, so I've been drinking, I take it from there and I spit it into my hands and then I throw it on my head to cool myself down. It's really fucking hot. I'm not used to this heat right now, and it's February, man. Why is it so hot? But yeah, still going. So yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna follow that, and then it curves around. There's a city over there. There's something. Just finished climbing. These are probably not gonna make any sense at points because I'm just, it's just hot. That's the main thing. Last section with some hills. More hills to come, I think. Like I reach the aid station and then there's a big climb out of there. But it's beautiful. One thing I'm trying to do right now, because it's a bit of a dead spot, like there's no real milestones. I hit a marathon, which is nice, and then I'll hit halfway soon. But I find whenever it gets really shitty, just think of things to be grateful of, you know? That always makes me happier. Gets negativity right out of the system. So just the fact that I'm even able to run, you know? Because there's some people who can't even walk. Or it's because of age, or like they're paralyzed or what. So just the fact that I'm able to walk, I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that my family is here with me and that they're crewing me, because a lot of people looks like they have no one. Grateful for Craig lending me this GoPro. Thanks, Craig.
Put it out very well.
Doing great, bud. You're right on your time.
Right on your time. Killing it. What?
Soon?
What?
Is it gonna get cooler soon?
No.
What time?
1:15, 1:17.
When does it start to get cooler?
Not till
Probably
3.
another 4 hours.
So it gets hotter?
It could get a little hotter in the next 2 hours, yeah.
You want a hat?
One's got a light hat.
It's a runner's hat. Okay. You're hard to reach.
Oh, yeah.
To wipe them down and I want to get some more sunscreen on the...
Somewhere else too?
Yeah, could I just get some in my hands, please?
You only got 6 miles left? I was thinking about the drive.
Thank you.
This next little bit could be the toughest part for me because it's the heat of the day. The next 2 hours are the warmest part of the day. Yeah. And one of the biggest elevation gains. So
Yeah.
if he can, you know, if he can just
If you can get through
hang in
this
there, get
next
through
hour
this,
to
keep
2,
his pace and comfortable,
he'll be good.
then it'll start to cool off at 3.
And I think hopefully that'll revitalize him.
So
But we got to make sure that he gets dried off, and because then all of a sudden he'll be cold.
Just finished a huge climb. Way past over there. You can't see it up here. Up, goes up. Now we're going down. I don't feel like talking right now. That was the biggest climb so far. Over halfway there. Been running for probably close to 8 hours now. Just chilling with my bros, you know? Having a good time. They must be baking in the sun.
Yep. Well, it
we
should
missed
be.
it, but
Well,
he
I
just
don't know.
told
That
us
might be
he's
another
having a
teal.
lot of life epiphanies
Yeah,
out
well, that's
there
what
right
I
now.
saw, teal too.
But now he's too tired to tell
That's not
them.
him.
It was pretty
Oh, well,
rough
thank you
that
for giving me
last
the
night.
that was a grind, yeah. That was all. That was the heat and the elevation. Yeah.
So is this 62K?
Yes.
You just ran more than you did in the shoe shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the farthest I've ever run now.
Nice job, man. You're
Yeah.
There
cruising.
you go.
You're cruising.
And your next station is only 3 miles away.
Is that
And it's
5K?
downhill.
Downhill, a little bit of shade.
Yeah.
They got cold beer there.
The last
Thank
little
you.
bit of the race is orange, I think.
Yeah, you got until the aid station where they change it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you're good.
They'll tell
They'll
you.
tell you.
Yellow,
Yeah.
yellow.
Yeah.
You're doing
Yeah.
great, man.
One
He's
foot in
doing
front of the
great,
other,
Joe.
Joseph.
Way to go, Joseph.
See you at the second aid station, buddy. Run her out.
You can do it, man.
You're doing great.
Go get some more epiphanies.
Yeah.
Love
Good job.
you. Oh. All right, man.
Nice job, guys.
He was feeling pretty rough. He had had a lot of water to drink, he said, so he was a little bit worried about that, but the guys at that aid station were very good with him. Told him to keep eating, or yeah, I think so. I think they said he ate quite a bit, and he was feeling rough, but we said the weather is now it's going to start to cool down. He did the biggest hill in the hottest heat, but now it'll start to cool down, and they said this next little one is downhill. Short and downhill. We can't meet him at the next aid station, but we'll see him at the one after that. So we're thinking we've got potentially another hour and a half to 2 hours when we'll see him again. But it was kind of rough seeing him.
Tough to see him hurting so much.
Yeah, he's struggling. It was hard for him to get himself up, but he took a little bit of extra time at that aid station, which the guys were encouraging him to do, so hopefully it's all good.
Just left an aid station that I didn't film. I haven't been filmed much. I'm tired. I don't know how long I've been running for right now, but just above 67K. So we got 33K left. That ridge, I didn't film much, but the place with the goats, I gotta climb that place again. We're doing another, it's like a smaller loop of it now. I mean, it's still, from this aid station, it's still the same, but I mean, the other loop was bigger, so it's like a same loop. I've already run it all, but yeah. But we're getting closer. Each step I'm taking is getting me one step closer to the finish. I had part of a quesadilla and some chicken noodle soup. That was nice to eat some real people food. Probably gonna see me walking most of the uphill still. My legs are just fucking killing me right now.
It's getting colder, so has been soaked because he's had ice on him because he was so hot, plus he was sweating through. So we're going to try to get him to change all his clothes. Hopefully get a bit warmer. I think there's a Coleman stove over there at the aid station, so maybe they're going to offer him something hot, something good he'll want to eat. But now hopefully there's one more aid station after this and then the finish line, so hopefully he's going to feel like it's downhill, he can do it. That's good.
I want to take a sec here anyway, so it's okay. But I like to sit in the chair. I need to do that.
Want to go over there?
Yeah, I want to sit.
Yeah. I can get to a chair.
Aid station second to last with Joe just a few minutes ago, and got him warmed up, changed his socks, his shirt, his shorts,
Everything.
his hat, everything. Got some hot food in him, and he actually looked better, I think, on that aid station than he did on the previous one.
Yeah, he looked better. He looked
that we
better.
saw him on anyway. There were
Yes.
two previous that
Yeah.
we saw him.
A little bit unnerving because he took quite a while to get there, so
It was later than we thought.
we were getting anxious. But
and
he
it got
seems
dark
strong.
while we were waiting, but he's, he came in with his headlight on, and
Yeah.
he's got, what did we just say, 13 miles left?
Yes.
Something like 13
13
miles left,
miles.
so he'll be here hopefully in an hour and a half or so, and then the final push, which is uphill to the finish.
But he'll know it's to the finish, so
Yeah.
so that's cool. So yeah, that was tough waiting for him.
Yeah.
Because it took a while. So
But
that
it was really great to see him.
It was so good to see him and to see that he seemed way stronger
He was quite with it.
mentally
Yep.
than he did
Yep.
when he was getting too hot. So
And Mom and
the
Veronica
cool
did a great
the cool
job.
is way better.
You guys did
And-
a great job with him on the aid station. It was like a pit crew, honestly. It
Yeah.
was. I mean, Veronica was down there rubbing his legs and drying them off and
And
doing
taking
his
off
socks
his sweaty socks and putting on
Oh,
clean
yeah.
socks on sweaty feet, which
Yeah.
is very impressive.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It was a team
And we
effort.
had a super good
Nice guy who
volunteer
done a
guy.
bunch of races himself.
So,
Who had some good advice for us.
Yeah.
So we're heading to the finish line. It's 8:00 p.m. Joe's been running for 14 hours, and
He just smoked last one.
He just smoked the last 6.5 mile segment. He's got one more 6.5 mile segment to the finish, but it has some elevation in it.
Excuse me.
But we weren't expecting him there for another at least 40 minutes. He just came flying in, And what
and
did he say
said,
to you?
there is no way I'm not finishing this race.
It was great. Yeah, it was great. He was only there for a few minutes. We just blanketed him up, got some food in him, and boom, he was back on the way, and he headed off with one of the Marines.
He said, I know, yeah, headed off with one of the Marines. He said, now I know what the pain cave is, or something like
Yes.
that.
Know what they're talking
Oh my
about.
God.
But he actually seemed really good.
He did
And
seem good.
one or two of the other guys that we were talking to at the last aid station were talking about second, third wind, because they seemed to, everybody seemed to be picking it up. So
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, whether
Maybe
second
it's just
wind
because
or
you know you're getting to the
near the
finish.
end, the heat is off the day. It's actually quite chilly outside.
Yeah. He's saying
it says 52 degrees Fahrenheit right now.
There's a group of Marines running it, and he says they haven't even really trained for it. So, but if they haven't even really trained, how can they be doing that well? My God, that's
They're just in
insane.
great shape.
Well,
Nice
they're-
guys too.
Yeah.
So here it is. We're expecting him somewhere in the next, I would say, 20 or to 40 minutes. And you saw the clock. It's 15 hours and 5 minutes. We're up here. It's pitch black. We've got heavy fog. You got frogs ribbiting in the background. We got music going. There's a few people up here. There's runners coming in steadily. It's cold, damp. We got blankets all wrapped up in them. So we're going to get them across the finish line. Get some blankets on them, get some food in them, and we'll get them in the car and get them into some dry sweats and a shirt. Get them home in a hot bath. Looking forward to seeing them.
So it's 10 days since the race. Just signed up for another one. Whistler Alpine Meadows. Here, now go back. So this one's 100 miles. Oh, 104 miles. September 25th. And there's a lot more climbing in this one. There's over 4 times as much climbing. So it's 227 days until race. See you then.